What's up, people? I will be here online for a couple of minutes, maybe a little more than a couple of minutes. I'm gonna play some songs as usual, and tomorrow I have a new song which is gonna be released, and the song is called Euphoria, and it's gonna be released on YouTube because I'm doing like a demo for a company I work with, which is called Mercurial Audio, and basically, I'm releasing this new song, which is called Euphoria, and the plugin is called Euphoria. So I got inspired by the plugin to write this song. And this song is going to be released as a studio version later on in a couple of weeks. I'm mixing the studio version those days. First of all, I apologize because I'm a bit in late, some hours in late, since I had a couple of technical issues here in the studio. So, but everything is solved, and now I'm ready to go. Fading out. Yeah. So that was Euphoria, which is a new song, and I name it after the plugin of Mercurial Audio. And the demo is going to be released tomorrow at 10 in the morning, Central European time, so my time. And yeah, actually, I did this demo for Mercurial. I can show you the plugin. Maybe I can open that here. Maybe you can see that. It's here on my PC. This is not going to be a demo or something. It's just for the record, it's here. And it looks great and it sounds awesome. So, and the other song I'm going to play is a song I released last week. The microphone is here. I need to remember every time I move. And the song is called Divergence. And it's a song I wrote like 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago or something, maybe one and a half months ago. And in the beginning of the lockdown, okay? And this song, but before to play that, I need to remember to tune the guitar because it's a drop tuning. Let me see. I need to tune my B on A as A and the F sharp as E. Also, if you have any questions, you can just write down on the chat. For example, last week, there was somebody asking me about the pickups I use, but I didn't manage to read the comments, so I didn't really answer. I'm going to answer now. On this guitar, which is, I believe, the same I used last week, I have the M8, which is M8, the Meshuggah pickup, which is produced by Lundgren, a Swedish company I work with as well. And all my 8-string guitars, actually, they have this kind of pickup, which is great. It sounds great, and it's pretty sharp, so it's good to get the guitars out from the mix. And but on my signature guitar, which is not here, it's somewhere, it's there. I cannot really take it because I have cables all over the place. But I promise the next week I'm gonna show it. I did that already, like last week and 2 weeks ago. I don't have Lundgren pickups. I have some pickups produced in China, which are pretty similar to the Lundgren. They are a little bit less high output, like lower output, which is sometimes it's okay. You know, it's you have more headroom and dynamic wise, you know, and less distortion. You can increase the distortion with the tube screamer or something. But anyways, almost done with the tuning. If I stop speaking, maybe I managed to do that. So it's drop E and drop A. Yeah, got it. So this song is called Divergence. Let me check the guitar. Yeah, it works. So everything is working right now, which is good. We take it like this. Divergence. was out last week. I did this as a demo for Mezza Barba amps. I have a Mezza Barba down there on my back. It was not this one, it was another one. But I'm gonna do a demo for this amp as well in the next few weeks. I'm working on the song. Takes kind of a little bit of time since I do a lot of teaching, which is taking all my time during the week, and I just have like the early morning, kind of early, and the weekend to work on those kind of things. So, and yeah, the performance was okay, but suddenly my iPad started to make sounds, so I had to make sure it was not, and probably heard some sound coming on the microphone because the microphone is pretty close. So let me see if there is any questions. So I'm gonna play another song, and this is gonna be an old song, or at least not a brand new. Let me see. I can play "Time," taken from my last album, The Silent Watcher. The Silent Watcher was released in 2018, so it's almost 2 years ago. And I have great musicians playing there, a lot of friends, and some great known musicians as Marco Minnemann is playing the drums on a song which is called The Mirror, and then my friend from Oslo, Jørgen Munkeby, who is the saxophonist and singer of Shining from Oslo, and a lot of other friends are playing on the album. So, well, it was already like 2 years ago, so it will be time soon for a new album. But the new way of working on the next album for me is just to release a lot of singles this year, and then next year I will release the full album, just remixing the whole thing and just changing a couple of ideas here and there. So I just released this song Divergence 1 week ago, and now in a couple of weeks I'm gonna release Euphoria. But if you wanna listen to Euphoria, anyways, I play it today, but tomorrow is gonna be released the demo, so you can check it out at 10 in the morning. Time. Lost Time from The Silent Watcher, and I forgot to tune the guitar in a standard tuning, so I had to kind of figure out a couple of things here and there because now it's dropped. I have to go back to because I play Divergence, which is a drop A and E. Now I go back to standard tuning F sharp B on the A string. And it's getting late, so I think I'm gonna play just one song. If you have any questions, just write it on the chat. It's always a challenge to read the comments while I'm here playing for some reasons, because I get the comments kind of in late. So a lot of times I just find out the comments after I'm finished with playing the songs. I mean, with the full performance. Let me see. Okay, let's play this. Transmutations from my last album, The Silent Watcher. This is a heavy song. So it's a good song to just finish this, okay? So, yesterday I played, here's the microphone. Woo. I played a gig on stageit.com, and I'm playing a gig every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Central European time, which is my time. I'm in Norway, so Oslo time, Rome, or whatever. Central European. And yeah, so it would be kind of difficult for those who are in the States too. But I'm gonna add some dates there. So if you wanna see one of those online gigs, just write me a message. I'm gonna get you a free ticket for that. Now it's time in this time of the year, or at least in this historical time we're living now. The only way to go and see a concert is just to lay down on the couch and just turn on YouTube or those kind of platforms that, thanks God, they allowed people to just have some gigs, because it's kind of difficult to travel across from country to country to play like we used to do back in the day, which was like 3 months ago. So, but hopefully everything is gonna get fixed as soon as possible. This song is called Transmutations, and it goes like this.
Yeah, that was Transmutations from my last album, The Silent Watcher, which you can check out. I have a lot of comments that I didn't see because of this stuff. Okay, let me see if I can read them. Anyways, in the meanwhile, I'm gonna talk a little bit about this album. I already did that, but you can check it out on Spotify, on iTunes Store, on Apple Music, and all those platforms. I will never be able to check those comments. Damn it. Okay, let me see if I can do it myself. Hold on. And for those who just came now, I play the first song I play. All the thing is going to be recorded on YouTube, anyways. I think it's going to be on Facebook, anyways, also afterwards. I played. Not so many serious comments. I think. I mean, some of those are, but anyways, I was about to say something. I don't really remember. So you know what? I'm gonna play the last song, and then after that, I'm gonna see you next week on Friday. Hopefully, this week I tried on Friday, but a lot of stuff came up, and I couldn't play on Friday. And then I wanted to do it tonight, today at 6 p.m. I didn't manage, so now it's 10:30. So it's almost time to go to sleep. So I'm gonna play a quiet song, okay? A quiet song so you can go and sleep without having nightmares about 7/8 and strange tempos that I usually play. This song is called Immortal Portrait, and it's some kind of a ballad in a way.
And this is it. Here is Sunday night, 10:30. So when I say time to go to bed, of course I meant here, because if you're watching probably from the US, like some people do, looks like from the comments, when we start playing the 9 string guitars, when somebody is gonna ship one guitar to me, so then I'm gonna or then I'm gonna start to play the 9 string guitar. But I'm not sure. I don't know. I think I'm pretty good with 8 string guitar for a little while. It took like how many years before starting playing the 8 string guitar? It took probably 15 years. So I guess I still have to wait like 9 years. No, I don't know. I don't know. It would be cool to you know to try to write something different on a 9 string guitar, which is a completely different instrument, I guess. Since already the 8 string guitar is a completely different instrument from the 7 string guitar, so I believe the 9 gives you even more opportunities to write, in a way, different music from what I'm used to. But and then would be interesting to see how you can tune an instrument like that, because already like the 8 string guitar gives you many opportunities on how to tune it. If you, let's say, sometimes I do tune uh, in E and A, like I did in the song called the Divergence, which I played the second song today. And when I tune the guitar on E and A, I have actually a lower octave. But as I said yesterday during the gig at onstage.com, it doesn't really matter what kind of instrument you are playing. The music should be, anyways, like it should be written not for an instrument, I believe, but you write the music and then you figure it out how to play it on a different instrument, if you know what I mean. So I have a lot of songs that I wrote on the 6 string guitar, and then I rearranged them in a different way on the 8 string guitar. And but the piece of music is still the same basically, but in my sound a little bit different. So it's just the tool that you use that is different. I mean, the music is more or less the same, if it makes any sense. Um, yeah. So let me see if there is any other comments. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna go. I get the notification always late, anyways. So yeah, right. And um, um, yeah. So basically, what's new for me? Basically, not so much. Tomorrow, I'm gonna release a new demo on YouTube, like every Monday, basically. It's gonna be the time to release the Euphoria plugin demo, which I'm pretty satisfied with, and the plugin sounds great. It's the one that I have been using now during the whole. Yeah, the guitar is kind of untuned, but you heard that. So it's a really really nice plugin made by Mercurial Audio, which is a Russian company, and they made like the last two free products they made. They're really really high level. So I'm using them in the studio all the time. Especially this Euphoria is great because it sounds great and at the same time it's extremely easy to use, which makes everyday Christmas. I have some stalker writing a message on WhatsApp. Hey Eric, what's up, man? How you doing? So, why am I tuning the guitar? I don't know. I think I will have to play another song. Okay, this is the last song. I'm serious. And then I see you next week on Saturday at 5:30 p.m. on stageit.com. Just write me a comment if you want to have some free tickets. I have some. And on, of course, on YouTube and Facebook on Friday night at 9:30 p.m. Central European time. So let me see what I can play now. I am gonna play a song that I didn't play in a while, which is inner. In a while, it means like in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's inner self. So if I'm gonna screw it up completely, it's because I didn't practice that. So which doesn't is no excuse anyways. Yeah, you're doing that, Eric. Yeah, I hear you. I see you. I see you. Okay, inner self. that was Inner Self, the last song for today. So thank you very much for showing up, I guess. I cannot say coming because nobody came here. But showing up, I guess, is the right word. Everything is falling apart here? No. Okay, cool. And if there is any other questions, I'm going to answer in the comments. And what else? I see you next week. I hope you're going to have a great week. And yeah, I see you next week on, as I said before, on Friday evening, 9:30 p.m. European time on Facebook and YouTube, and on Saturday on stages.com, which is a website for online gigs. And if you want to have any free tickets, just write me a message on Facebook or an email or whatever. Or yeah, and I'm gonna get you a free ticket, I guess. So what I'm gonna play next week, probably I'm gonna play some new songs that I have in my hard disk if I have the time to practice them this week, and we figure something out. So you have a great week, and I see you next week. Cheers. I don't know what to say anymore. So cool. See you next time.